How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's time for rank 4 Iron Man. Yes, that is correct, dude. I'm so excited. This dude is an absolute beast, mutant champion, controller, super tanky, great damage, and I'm going to show you today some of my favorite parts of the champion. And yeah, so I decided to save my Tech Awakening Gem because we have the Deathless Vision buff coming this month, and we also have Jonah Jameson coming this month. So if I get him and get lucky, I have a Tech Awakening Gem. If not, if the Deathless Vision buff is good, I can use the gem on him. So it just depends on what happens in the future. This might be my last rank up for the next couple weeks because I'm just not 100% sure what the next month is going to hold in store for us. And there's a lot of champions I need to test on the CCP server that I haven't been able to. So yeah, I just threw on a Prowler relic, has like increased critical damage and special attack damage, and we're throwing him right away into the big thing wars. He has this nice synergy with Stark and Spider-Man that gives him plus 15% special attack damage, and I'm going to show you this fight. I saw this fight coming up, and it kind of inspired the rank up because you're just going to see how well he just controls the fight. He just makes Bishop seem like really nothing. Like, he turns off everything he does. He doesn't have to worry about anything. So if you don't know, he basically builds up these armor ups, and then he enters his arc reactor state, and then he just does tons of damage. He can invalidate prowess, he can block unblockable special attacks, he's immune to incinerate, as you can see here. One special 2 activates my arc reactor, blocking those, no big deal. He also has on-demand healing. We'll get into more of that in a little bit. And yeah, and now his special 1, by the way, I can block this and take almost no block damage. His block proficiency is insane. Boom, special 1 puts on the armor breaks, and this is where you really get into your damage. So yeah, he's just, oh my goodness. One more block special attack, he's doing nothing to me. 1.8 million heavy. Yes sir, you got cooked, brother. So moving into the Winter Soldier test, you know, we always have to do the Winter Soldier test. He's quite, you know, he's great utility, fantastic damage, but he just is a little boring to play, I bet, for some people. I mean, all you're doing is the same rotation almost every fight. I don't think I ever use a special 3. What it does is it allows you to gain 7 armor up buffs and refresh your existing armor ups, and then it inflicts an incinerate, dealing like 19,000 damage over 20 seconds. While this effect is active, striking the opponent or their block pauses all personal and synergy incinerate effects for 0.5 seconds. So it can be pretty good. Actually, I might try that in a different video. Anyways, yeah, he gets cooked in 46 seconds. Here's pre-buff Storm in Realm of Legends. Absolutely, just, it's not the same because you don't get to see the invalidates. We'll hit the CCP server after this, don't worry. But yeah, I just want to show you on the live server him with a class advantage. And yeah, I wish the invalidates also do more damage because he does a burst of damage for invalidates. So we'll get to that, but yeah, he's very simple to play, and that's pretty much it. That's his whole rotation. I should try that special 3 though. That sounds pretty good. I've never really tried it. And then yeah, my favorite part about him is just being able just to block special attacks and take like no damage. Reminds me of kind of like Carolina Dean. But this is just to show you the on-demand healing. You press block twice while throwing special attack. If you wait for him to drop to low health, it will do double the healing, but it's just something to keep in mind. It's not insane, but it is something. Moving on to buffed Storm, the one we currently have, she actually gains the prowess, so she can we can invalidate those. You invalidate them through your special attacks. So we're gonna throw a special 2 here, boom, and you're just gonna see them get invalidated. Tons of burst damage. I block that to pause my armor ups, throw the relic, of course, and then special 1 to do invalidation, boom, tons of burst damage, tons of armor ups. 32-second cook with Iron Man. Rest in peace, Storm. Now let's move on to an actual defender you might find in battlegrounds. That is Havok. Again, he just makes Havok seem like he's doing nothing. Obviously, we always have an armor up, so we don't have to worry about any energy damage. He's just holding block. That's a little annoying, but it is what it is, man. I think we get to special 2 here. Oh yeah, I missed. I didn't predict it correctly. So boom, invalidate the prowess. Boom, dodge that. And yeah, we're on our way. So one more combo. We should have a special 1. There we go. Invalidate all those armor breaks. Boom, I block. Pause on my armor. I have 20 armor ups. I need to try him with the War Machine synergy. That's what or pre-fight. That's what I need to do. See how hard he can hit. Anyways, see you later, buddy. So yeah, super tanky. Completely makes Havok look like it's nothing. Here's maybe a little more difficult fight. It's Domino. She doesn't have any prowess, of course, but it's just something I thought I would try while I was here on the CCP server. Her passive damage isn't activating. I don't know if that's... let me see. Does he have anything in here about that? I'm reading his ability while I'm watching this. I don't think so. Oh yeah, he does. The armor ups cannot be nullified or staggered, and their ability actually cannot be modified. Can only be modified by cosmic champions. Oh wow, so he's immune, essentially immune to nullify and stagger. His armor ups are. See, I'm learning more while I'm watching the video. So yeah, he doesn't take any of this passive damage from Domino. So that's pretty good too, I guess. I didn't even realize that. Now let's get to the elephant in the room. He is not the best mutant counter for or tech counter for Jean Grey and Captain Britain, which is important. Let's keep that in mind. That is important because he, he's competing with, champions like Jack and Stark and Spider-Man and all that. So I wish they would give him some Neuroshock ability or immunity. That'd be cool, but whatever. But as you can see, he's very, very tanky. I take that to the face and take almost no damage. The most annoying part about it is just those Neuroshocks. Luckily, I'm not suffering from a lot here, and then I can make up a lot of the health with willpower and then my on-demand healing. It would also help if I didn't mess up my special attacks, like my dexes. But it is what it is. I activate my healing here to try to out-heal those Neuroshocks, and it works for the most part. And then yeah, so he does her okay. He does her okay, but Captain Britain, just want to show you this, just melts the dude. There's nothing, even with my healing activated, there's not much I can do to combat what she does. I mean, she's just a mean champion to begin with. And you're gonna see that I just start melting really, really fast. So yeah, not a fun fight for poor Iron Man here, getting absolutely melted. But I did want to be fair and show you guys that, because I don't want you guys to think that he is the absolute perfect champion. He's just a champion I really, really enjoy. He makes a lot of fights super easy against a lot of mutants. In story quests, he's very, very handy to have, and I'm gonna try him with some synergies, dude. I'm gonna try out that special 3. I'm gonna try out the War Machine pre-fight. I just have a lot of fun with this guy. So that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, I probably won't be ranking up anyone else here for a couple weeks just to see where everything shakes out. With new champions, we have Doctor Strange coming as well, so I don't want to jump the gun too much, but this is someone I've always just wanted to rank up. So here he is, rank 4. So that's it for this video, guys. Consider subscribing if you made it this far. Y'all take care.